Morning everybody, welcome to this week's Tiller's Turf Talk. Hope you're all keeping really well. So it's a very breezy Springwood farm this morning, so hence the reason I've stood under a tree trying to escape it so I don't get too much noise, so apologies if there is any in the video. Not really much I can do about it in this wind, but I'll try and make it as clear as possible. So yeah, since last week we've had some rain, which is absolutely fantastic. It's freshened things up, got any new seeding we've done, really popping up now, things are really flying and we're in really good form. This week also been very busy laying wildflower plots down. So today we're going to be seeding a few of them, so that's what we're going to look at today. And with the subject of water with the rain, it goes well with the theme, which is hydroseeding. Now what is hydroseeding? Well, it's all in the name. We're going to take a close look at the machine itself, we'll talk a bit more about what hydroseeding is, and then we'll go out, we'll watch a little bit of it being done. Enjoy the video. I'm going to talk a bit more about why we choose hydroseeding a bit later in the video when we get out in the field. But for anybody new to the channel or new to hydroseed and not really understanding what it is, well, the clue really is in the name. So we've got hydro with the water, the seed here, mix them together and we have hydroseeding. So it's another way that we can apply seed to the ground. There are many other ways of course, but we find this the most efficient, most effective for our wildflower seed operation. Now our contractor of choice is Oliver Brown Limited, Countryside Management. Now I've known Oliver now for just over 10 years and we've been using his company for the last 12 years or so, I believe, to apply all our wildflower seed for us. And we do that for lots of reasons. Most of all, they do a fantastic job for us, super accurate, super efficient, but above all, they're a lovely family and a great firm to work with fantastic staff. When it comes to seeding these plots with the wildflower, accuracy is an absolute premium. So Kylie and Laura have done a fantastic job with the compost spreading here with the team this week. They've got the measurements, the levels and the surface absolutely perfect now to receive this hydroseeding operation. And then behind me somewhere we've got Josh, he's measuring out the plot and he'll get this accurate to the absolute ounce. You know, we're very low seed rate with wildflowers and it's really important we don't sort of run out halfway, anything like that. So it's not a guessing game, it's accuracy, everything's absolutely bang on. And yeah, the guys from Oliver Brown here are going to do a fantastic job for us today, I'm sure. When it comes to seeding, I'm a big fan of the hydroseeder, particularly for our wildflower turf, where the seed rates are critical. So we can be seeding down as low as 2 grams a square metre. So it's no good putting 3 or 4 or 5 on because we're going to get a completely inconsistent crop. And over the time, Oliver and his team have got this to absolute perfection. And they spend a lot of time now getting the calibration right. So similar to a boom spray with a nozzle, we're getting the height right, the speed right across to make sure that we don't run out or we don't under apply. And yeah, I have to say they're doing a great job as always. So what we'll do, we'll pop back now to the seeder, watch them fill up, and we'll talk a bit more in detail about the seed and also the additives and things that we put into the tank to get the best performance and the best possible germination going forward. As well as adding seed and water to the tank, we're also adding a mulch, and it's a coloured mulch, as you probably notice. It's a very blue colour, so you can see where we're going and be super accurate with that application. But there are also other additives in here that really give that seed the best chance to germinate, and the mulch is great because it seals in all the moisture, stops anything blowing away, keeps the seed in place long enough for it to allow it to germinate, allow it to establish and develop going forward. So brilliant. That's the seed, the mulch, and of course the water into the tank. And as you saw from the video, it's like a big cement mixer now, so that barrel will keep rotating, mixing it all together to make sure it's all perfectly mixed. We've got a good distribution of seed throughout the tank, ready for application. So why is it so good for the wildflower seed? Well, I'm going to turn the camera around in a moment, I'll explain more. So if we take a closer look at this wildflower seed, you can see there's a real mixture of sizes there. So we've got big seeds here, we've got seeds the size of a speck of dust, a real mixture there. So if we try and spin these on or spread them on another way where we're exposing them maybe to the wind, anything like that, then we're going to get a pretty uneven distribution. But because the Hydroseeding mixes it all together so well, we get a perfect blend of all the species through the nozzle, so we get a fantastic diversity of plants and consistency throughout the product. Brilliant. The success of this Hydroseeding relies a lot on teamwork, and Josh and Luke are working fantastic. I saw a moment ago almost like synchronised walking. So Josh is doing the seeding and Luke is holding the pipe, and the reason he's doing that is so we don't start dragging the pipe on the floor and disturbing the thickness of the compost. Like I say, Laura and Kai have done a fantastic job getting this uniformly even to make sure we get the best product going forwards. So yeah, all in all, once again, fantastic job being done. We'll let them crack on. Hope you've enjoyed this week's video, and once again a fantastic job done by Oliver Brown Limited, and special thanks to Josh and to Luke, who started with the company recently. I wish him all the best. And yes, that's Hydroseeding for you. So that's how we put our seed on the ground for our wildflower, and if you've got any interest in our wildflower products or you need any more information, please have a look at our website www.tillersturf.co.uk. Please consider subscribing to Tillers Turf TV on YouTube if you aren't already. We're approaching 900 subscriptions now, which is fantastic, and well on our way to achieving our target of 1,000 by the end of the year. This helps us grow the channel, bring you more great content going forward, and we really do appreciate all your views. So please continue to share, to like, to retweet, tell your friends about the channel. Hope you find them interesting. So in the meantime, have a fabulous weekend. Take care everybody, and we'll see you next week. Cheers for now.